Greetings all, this is Sarabjit Sidhu and I am having more than 12 years of experience in different functions of clinical research. I worked in clinical operation and medical writing, to an extent in a regulatory affairs as well. And I authored 2 books, one on medical writing, one on different functions of a clinical research. And you can check the description for the link if you are interested to read. So the most often advice is that if you are switching career means you are switching function from say operation to medical writing, then you have to restart, you have to start all over again. Suppose you have worked 2 years in a clinical operations, now you are trying to switch in medical writing, you have to restart from zero. And this is the most often advice people get, which is wrong, which is totally wrong. We will be deep diving into this, that you need not to restart all over again if you are switching career. Like, just try to understand. If you see, at a senior level, the switch happens more often. People from at like a director level from medical writing, they are moving to pharmacovigilance. Now, if that person is a director in a medical writing, they are not starting as a medical writing associate in a different function. They are going on a same role, So this switch is more often at a senior level. So at a junior level, you need to make it clear for yourself that if you are trying to change a field, need not to start from zero. This is a mindset. I tell you how. Because if you are working in a clinical research, most of the skills, they are transferable skills. What do you mean? I mean by transferable skills? That suppose you are working in a clinical operation and now you want to go to a medical writing or pharmacovigilance. No matter you are going to pharmacovigilance or a medical writing, the clinical research is same, phases are same, understanding of that clinical research, how it works is same. Only thing is that you need some additional skill, or maybe your focus will change, because in a medical writing your more focus will be on the documents those are used in a clinical research, and PV more focus is on a safety related thing. But the basic ICH guideline and the basics of clinical research, they are all the same. So that is number 1, transferable skills. So next time if someone advise now you have worked for 1 year in medical writing, if you wanted to switch in PV, you have to restart all over again. No, challenge that mindset. And lot that depends on you as well. Never ever accept this advice. And when even interviewer, when they throw this type of a challenging question on you, defend it with proper example. Like, my skills are transferable skills. Suppose you are CRC. Now you wanted to go in a medical writing, correct? Which I have done. So when I was trying to change my field, and very senior person, I asked, like, I wanted to go to a medical writing now, and I have 4 years of experience in operation. He said, no, you have to start from the beginning, and your salary will be like this, and because you don't have experience in this function. Which hit me very hard, because I thought, how is that possible? Because I spent so much of time in this field. So then I started doing homework. Like, what are the links? Like, I am doing operation job, but I am going through a protocol. I'm also helping to draft new SOPs, which I can show as a writing experience. So when you are switching your field, what are the common points? Link those and give those strong examples in your interview, right? So in any word, you need not to restart when you are switching your career. Another good thing is you can do is, to avoid this thing, is that internally, try to switch internally. Very often I give advice to students that initially whatever you are getting, maybe you are getting operation, pharmacovigilance, medical writing, take it. Then later you can switch. So this switch, if possible, if you can, make in the organization where you are already working, very good. You can speak to your manager. You can say that I'm working in a PV and I want to switch the field, correct? And you can slowly start getting training on the different functions. So this is how you can prepare yourself. Even outside, if you're going outside, then you have to change your CV and you have to defend in an interview in a very good way. Like there are PhD students, because they have so much of a writing experience. As a PhD student, you write thesis, you write, so many research paper. So I have seen, PhD student not starting at the initial position as an associate in a medical writer. They're coming as like at least senior medical writer. How? Because they have projected in the interview, they showed that these type of skills we already have. They showed this as an experience. So my big point is to tell you that whatever your past job is, show it as an experience. That is your ladder, first step. And defend in the interview and tell that these are the skills, these like 40%, 50% of this type of job I was already doing in my previous role. Suppose you are CRC, you are trying to move from CRC to pharmacovigilance. As a CRC, you were reporting adverse events, serious adverse events, because the site is the first who come to know about these effects, right? So same you can defend in your interview. So only thing is that first is mindset, challenging that mindset. Second is, preparing. Preparation takes you long away. Preparing yourself in the function where you are trying to go, that will help you a lot. I hope this video is quite helpful to you. And if you wanted to refer few other resources, you can, look into other videos and books in the description. Thank you so much.